Hey guys, good evening. It is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL, Inspirations for Your Life. Just a few minutes before we kick into January 16th. It is Sunday evening. It's great to be with you tonight. And we'll get to our master topic in just a second, but I do want to welcome all of you that are here for the first time. If you're new, you'll see a QR code at the top right corner of your screen. Just pop open your phone, go to that camera app, point it over to the QR code, touch the yellow ellipse. Couple seconds, you will see my link tree with lots of great information to improve the quality of your life. So definitely check that out, friends. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And if you're coming back, welcome back, my friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates. I appreciate you supporting me for all this time. And we're going to be celebrating my birthday for IFWL probably next week. Our birthday was, as you know, just at the end of the year. And it got a little crazy. So I did promise we're going to do that. It's a belated birthday, but hey, it's still going to be a birthday. And if you're coming back and watching us at 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 p.m., 8 a.m., 4 p.m., whatever time it is, welcome back to you on the replay. All right. So let's get into our master topic. Here it is, everyone. Understanding the magic of believing. We are on series 2, show 3, episode number 2. The magic of believing, understanding that. So what does all of that mean? And so this is what we're talking about this week. It is the points that you need to understand because you see, life is magical, but it becomes magical when we believe in our life. Okay. Now, what the heck does all that mean? Well, I'll have to tell you that when we believe, things just start to open up in our lives. They start to open up in our lives. You might be saying to me, John, I have no clue how that happens. So don't worry about how it's going to happen. I just want you to embrace it. Okay? Believe that you have it, and you have it. It's the old Latin proverb that we talked about yesterday. Belief is that stuff that we can't touch, but it's in our brain and it runs and basically causes our body to do things that we may not even know we're doing. Does that sound pretty cool? You know it does. Of course it does. So no one really knows what this stuff is, but it's part of the universe, and thoughts attract things and people into our lives. Thoughts attract things. What does that mean, John? Thoughts attract things. Well, I think when we say that thoughts attract things, we're relying on the fact that it's our mind, it's what we're doing in our life. But you might say to me, John, I have no clue what this is even about. You have no clue about it? Why? I think the reason you have no clue about it is because it can be confusing. So we are understanding what this stuff is. Belief. Now, you might be saying to me, John, I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like things are going my way. Why? I think that happens because people, they feel a certain way. Okay. And when they feel a certain way, this is when they're able to move mountains in their life. Now, you might be saying to me, hey, John, I don't get this at all. I have no clue what you're talking about. So, thoughts become things. Our energy, okay, is important, and so is our thoughts. Okay. So, where our thoughts go, our energy will flow. That's pretty incredible, John. So thoughts attract things, thoughts attract people, thoughts bring about our life. If you're not happy with where you are right now in your life, it's probably because of what you were thinking about before. We all know that stuff in our brain, right? Belief, our subconscious, it's really seated within us. But how do we understand what it is, the universe, our creator? How does all this work? I think what happens is people get very inundated by the process. They get inundated by the process and they don't know what to do, how to do anything. And it's not a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. I just think that people, they listen to others and like, well, this is the best we're going to do. And if you think that's the best we're going to do, and then you accept it as that, but you know what? It's not true. It's not true. Why? It's not true because people in our lives believe what someone else tells them is so. Now, this is great if they're trying to motivate them to do something, but if it works in a negative way, then people are like, I can't do this. I'm useless. I have no power. And so I've said this before, ladies and gentlemen, no one has the right to make you feel inferior about yourself except for who? You. So why are you letting other people make you feel bad about yourself? Why? That's all I want to know. Why? And if you're saying to me, John, I don't know, then darn it, change that. Change that belief. Change that belief in your head. If you change that belief, your life will change. Now, people say to me, John, I changed the belief and nothing happened. Well, folks, it doesn't happen overnight, right? But as you start to evolve, then you start to morph into different things. The universe attracts what we focus on. It really does. So, as we said before, our energy is going to flow wherever our thoughts go. So that means we've got to put energy into our thoughts. Our thoughts. Our thoughts are our mental daily diet. Yes. Energy, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this again, flows where our thoughts go. And that might be hard for you to comprehend right now. It might. Then again, it may not. If you get the fact that you are a deliberate creator, you have the power to change your life by just changing your belief, by changing your thought. When you say, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not. I've said this before. Get rid of the I'm nots and just say, I am this, I am that. You own it, then you become it. There was a wise person that once said, he was actually an artist, Michael Jackson. And a lot of people think he was wise. Rest his soul right now. He passed. But what inspired, okay, Michael Jackson to write Man in the Mirror? Michael was thrilled. He loved it so much that it was the only song lyric to be quoted on the album. Not the whole song, but the key line. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. I'm talking about him and I'm starting with him and I'm going to make a change with him. What was he saying? To make a change with you. Does that sound crazy? I think what we learn from some artists is that they try to teach us things that they can't necessarily say in words. Maybe they feel people aren't going to take them seriously. So this song that was a popular hit in 2017 by Michael Jackson, it's about making a change and realizing that if it has to be, it's got to start with you. Now, the thing about this song is about making a change, right? And it was one of just two songs on this album that Jackson didn't write. The song was actually written by Sida Garrett and Glenn Ballard. Garrett also sang a backup on the track, and Ballard went on to write and produce for Alanis and Morissette and Dave Matthews. And Garrett also sang on Jackson's I Can't Stop Loving You, and later joined the brand new Heavies. So when we think about the man in the mirror, right? How do you make a change with the man in the mirror? And I think what we're really saying here is that if you realize that the change has to start with him, right? Him in the mirror, that's me. So I need to stop whining. I need to stop complaining. I need to stop screaming and yelling and just saying, hey, this is the way it is. And I can't live my life because these things are happening and just making excuses for things. And then you just give yourself license to not get where you want to be. And that's terrible when people do that. So, if you want to make a change in your life, don't worry about changing other people because a lot of people have told me, John, I got to become more powerful. So, I want to boss people around. I want to tell them what to do. But you know what the truth of the matter is? And most people don't get this that try to be leaders in the beginning. If you embrace who you are and you change how you react to things, people are going to want to change for you. Not because you made them change, but because they feel inclined to change, because the environment's different. That sounds pretty wild, doesn't it? So give away that whole concept that, I got to be more powerful. I've got to be this egotistical jerk. Give that away. Give that away. And when you give that away, you're going to see that your power becomes 10 times. Egotistical people don't become powerful, or I should say, they become powerful, but they're short lived in the power that they have received. Because when someone's a leader and they believe in themselves and they change themselves, other people start to look at them as an example, not because they have to, but because they want to. Try it right now. If you're not happy with something in your life, make a change with you. Somebody's giving you a hard time, don't fight and scream at them. Change you. Change how you react. And see if that doesn't get them to change what they have. Another wise person, you may be Dr. Dwayne Dyer, wonderful gentleman, rest his soul. He brought us something from the late person, Patanjali's, who was one of his mentors. And he says, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. And so the reason that happens is because a different perception is put on something. You react differently. People see you as a totally different person, and they're like, hey, I should be doing that. All right, we got lots more to talk about. Today is only Sunday. Actually, we're into Monday, but this is the Sunday show. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you. It's amazing evening here. I love that you are enjoying this content. And understanding the magic of believing is a key that can get you whatever you want in life. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning. And I'm going to see you guys, when? Tomorrow evening, which is later tonight. Have yourself a wonderful one. Make sure to like, love, support the channel, comment below, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And be sure to, go to my YouTube channel, John Space E Space MRLY Space Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase to help keep our content free. Make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, empowered content to change your life. But remember, changing starts with you. So start looking at that guy or that lady in the mirror and make the decision, ladies and gentlemen, right now to change that person. And then everything else will change in your life for the better. Take care, everyone.